4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hi again. Just playing around with a few simple things. It's going to be a short video. Basically, it's just 2 or 3 Charlie Parker phrases that are really solid, really nice phrases. Recently, I did a video where we took a lick by Barry Harris, the late Barry Harris, who we lost last week, and we moved it into all 12 keys. Well, you can do that with anything, and you really should do that with anything that you like. Make it part of your playing. This is a little bit of a different idea. It's just a handy, simple thing to kind of tackle 2 or 3 really solid, really good Charlie Parker licks at once on the guitar. All I did was I took a C blues, and I have the accompaniment on the computer. It's Mr. Sonny Bass, great upright player. He does all kinds of different blues and jazz standards and stuff, and you can use them as a practice tool. Basically, you know, if you just think of it in very simple terms, the Charlie Parker blues, the simple one that I modeled this on was KC Blues. If you get a chance, check it out. It's in C. And just think in terms of 3 chords, even though I know Charlie Parker tended to do all kinds of 2-5-1s and all kinds of crazy harmonic things, as, for example, Blues for Alice, which we'll work on soon. But in a more straightforward one, like KC Blues, it's almost got like a shout, blues, R&B feel to it, and it's great. I took the first lick from that. So the first lick, really, again, we're in the key of C. So we're starting on a C. And I'm just going to show you. I'll try not to over-explain. Here we go. Okay, so if I say the notes, it's 3rd string, 5th fret C, C, G, F, E, F, G, C, G, F, E, F, G, C, G, F, E, F, E, C, B flat on the end there. Okay, right here, we're keeping it simple. We would change to an F7, the 4 chord in this blues in C. So just again, as a practice mechanism, it's not that we necessarily play this, you know, at a jam session or at a gig. It's just a handy way to kind of like bind 2 or 3 licks together. From here, I go to a famous lick from a Charlie Parker thing called Cool Blues. Okay, so Cool Blues would be. So that's a little awkward because it's using open strings. So to do it an octave higher, again, it's the Cool Blues lick. We're at the 2nd string, 13th fret. Okay, and then when we get to that, the next chord change, which will be back to C7 for 2 measures, there's a great little Charlie Parker lick. I think it's from Now's the Time. Okay, so that's a little more intricate. So what it's formed on in the beginning is actually an E minor 7-5-5, which is a common thing over a C7, which this is. Okay, so I'll walk through it. I'm starting on the 5th string, 6th fret, and I'm sliding right into the 7th fret. That's probably the toughest lick, although the cool blues is a little tricky too. So again, sliding into the 7th fret on the 5th string. Little chromatic, another little chromatic thing here. And then he spells out at the end most of a E flat minor 7. Okay, and then ultimately when we get to the one measure of the 5 chord, the G7, here's a lick also from KC Blues. Okay, so what it is, starting on the 3rd string, 8th fret, not starting on the 3rd string, starting on the 2nd string, 7th fret, 2nd string, 7th fret on this G flat. So we've got 2 notes on the 2nd string, and then we've got these 2 notes on the 3rd string, E flat down to C. Now E natural down to C. Let's just take that again. Now we've got G 4th string 5th fret, F 5th string 8th fret, and then slide into the E on the 5th string 7th fret, land on the C 6th string 8th fret. Okay, so basically we're just tying together 3 little Charlie Parker licks. Again, I wouldn't play this if you're playing with people, because you just sound like you're playing Charlie Parker licks, which you are. But it's more or less a learning approach, tackling more than one at a time, because you can get boring just doing the same lick over and over again. So if we put in a little bit of a sequence, it might sound slightly more musical. Simple idea. Okay, so again, starting on the C7 for a 12-bar blues. Changing here to the F7. Okay, now you can fill in between with your own stuff, and that's really part of the idea, is to make these your own style, like to build them right into you and to customize them to you, maybe change a few of the notes, maybe shorten one, maybe lengthen another. But then when we ultimately get to the 5 chord, for that one measure, and then you're on your own. Okay, so let's try it one more time with the bass, just so you can see how it sounds with, you know, the harmony going by.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's hard. Okay, so simple idea, as I said, 3 little Charlie Parker licks. Okay, and just to review them one last time, first one's the simplest. It's actually my favorite, I think. Next one is more complicated. Sorry. Next one's even more complicated, perhaps. And And for that 5 chord. Okay, so I hope you have fun with that. I hope it shows you something, gives you some ideas where you can build on it. And just get more phrases and more rhythmic feels and licks for your improvising. Let me know if you have any comments. If you find it helpful, give me a like. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos in the future. And thanks again for watching. Have a great day. And have a great holiday. This is being done December, a few days before Christmas, before the holiday. Okay, take care.